What's going on, guys? It's your boy JR here, back with another video. And today's video, just wanted to talk to you about my experience with the Fold 5. Since I've had it for a few days, the ups and the downs, and the everything, just how I feel about it in general. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is the design. Then I'm gonna go and talk about my experience with the software, camera quality, battery life. So let's go ahead and get this started. If this is something that you're interested in, then go ahead and hit that like button, drop a comment below if you hear something or you want to get some feedback on anything. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so you know when I'm posting the video. Talking about the phone and the design, like right now, as you can see, I have the Slim S Pen case on it right now, front to back. I did take the adhesive off of the front sticker, so of the front of the case, so this ain't coming off. But I can take the back off, and for video purposes, I will just show y'all that. I did go with the gray, for those of you who don't know. But as far as the design is concerned, man, the color itself is what really drew me to it. It's kind of really what pulled me into getting this phone. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was on the fence. And I was thinking to myself, I already got the Fold 4. We already know it's not gonna be many big differences in the 5. So why should I upgrade? And aside from doing these reviews for y'all, only thing I could come up with really was mainly I really like how this color looks. I was interested definitely about the hinge, and also, believe it or not, the processing power and how the phone handles up against daily activities and stuff. So we have it here in hand, and after a few days, it's basically, as far as the design is concerned, it looks like a very pretty design. And I cannot lie, it coming from the Fold 3, that's what I started with. For two generations from the Fold 3 to the 5, I think this is a really big step up. And I think Samsung has really knocked it out of the park with this one. Now, I know a lot of other people are saying that the 5 is more like a 4S, and not really a complete step up. I kind of see where they're coming from as far as that's concerned, but I still think that the Fold 5, it just has its own, it's just in a league of its own as far as, what it can do versus what the Fold 4 can do. Yeah, I mean, it went to the gym, got a little beefed up, but I still think the 5 is definitely a good step up. Now, if you have the 4 and you ain't doing tech reviews, or, you ain't like selling or flipping or something like that, then yeah, like I said before, don't upgrade to the Fold 5. But as far as the feel of this thing in the hand, man, I mean, this new matte siding right here, compared to the gloss, is a lot better. Now, I can't express like being able to open it even with the case off, and this is just half the case, but being able to open and close it this way makes a really big difference versus the gloss on the Fold 4, which is really slippery if you have oily fingers or some type of debris on your hands. But that's one thing as far as just being able to hold it and how it feels in the hand. It's a lot slimmer, a lot more compact, feels a lot more premium. The next thing is, I guess, basically just the folding mechanism of it. You can definitely tell that this is a Fold 5, like this is the 5th generation, and it feels a lot smoother. It's pleasing to open. It's real soothing to open. Right now, we don't have any creaks, we don't have any little dust particles in there. So we're gonna see maybe about 6 months in how it's holding up. But as far as right now, just opening it, listen to it. Nothing. That's how we're gonna try to keep it for the duration of this phone. Okay. Now, another thing I want to speak about is the display itself, just looking at the display and whatnot. So this display has not changed from the Fold 4. It hasn't, but we already know Samsung has the best displays in the game, so there's no denying it at all. But it's very bright in the sunlight, and especially even on the front display. Now, I'll insert a clip here that I took when I was outside, broad daylight, just sun beaming down on it, and I could look at the phone and see everything I needed to see, no problem at all. So, I mean, with the design, I think I'm really enjoying it. I enjoy looking at it, especially this part right here. This part right here really gets me. Just being able to look at, I mean, this matted, this frosted look right here, matte frost, whatever you want to call it. That's a good look. I like that a whole lot better than the gloss or whatnot. Now, okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the software. Now, when it comes to the software, It's a couple different things you could speak on, but the thing that intrigues me the most is being able to multitask. And I know that you could do this on the Fold 4. You can do this on all the Folds pretty much. I mean, that was kind of like their big thing. But for some reason, on the 5, it seems a lot better, much easier. So let's take, for instance, just, okay, if I wanted to move this icon here and being able to, okay, I'm ready to move, and being able to do that, that is so convenient. We take small stuff like that for granted. You try doing that on the iPhone. Try it. See, you want your whole life get disorganized. You end up just dumping everything. But anyway, enough about that. But also being able to, watch videos, as you can see right here on my side panel. I have a bunch of streaming networks here. I got YouTube, and just being able to reorganize everything down here and just seeing how powerful the phone is and how quick and smooth everything is, with being able to move stuff. I mean, you can have, let me just see if I can pull something up real quick. All right, so we'll pull up YouTube, but then also if I wanted to pull up like Chrome, oh, wait, give me 1 second. Hold up, what happened? All right, so we got Chrome right there. If I want to pull up YouTube over here, then that's cool, and if I want to drop a phone, do something right here because I want to holler at somebody or something, got that right there. I mean, but the point is that you can do everything so seamlessly, and it just seems a lot smoother on the Fold 4. I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. So when I switched from the Fold 4 to the S23 Ultra, that was mainly because honestly, I did get kind of tired of the folding factor. It felt like a lot, especially with the screen being as narrow as it is on the outside. Now, I don't mind the screen being as narrow because, like I said before, I can reach and do different things like that. But I did get kind of tired of the folding factor. But the difference in the processing and the software on this phone right here, it makes me want to unfold it. It makes me want to multitask. It makes me kind of want to push the phone to its limit to see how much it can take. So far, it's taken everything that I've thrown at it like a champ, to be honest with you. So I don't see myself switching back to the S23 right now because I'm actually really enjoying this phone as a whole. Now, next thing I want to talk about is the cameras. Now, the cameras have not changed, but the processing makes post pictures, the pictures look a lot better after the fact. So I've taken a couple pictures and I'll insert them right here so you can see. But the camera quality is good. Of course, we do wish that it did have like S23 Ultra, cameras, especially for the price of this phone. But for what we have, I mean, they did come from, let's say, the Fold 3. They did upgrade them, we did get an upgrade to the 50 megapixels. So, I mean, that is a step. Yeah. I mean, I think this generation right here really concentrated, more focused on the hinge and everything. And you can tell it when you open it. You can tell everything that they put into it when you open it. All right. And the last thing I want to talk about really is the battery life. Now, since I've had it, I've been using it like for real. I have an iPhone. That's my primary phone that, my family and everybody contacts me on. But when it comes to this, when it comes to the battery life here, let me just go over here to battery life and just show you kind of what I'm working with. All right. So when I'm looking at my usage right here, it's saying that I have 21 hours and 9 minutes left. I'm at 81% right now since the last full charge. And it's still learning my usage for the most part. And most of my usage has been so far media, because that's what I spend a lot of time on this phone doing. If it's either playing games or, watching YouTube or something like that, or a movie or on a streaming network or something. But I cannot complain about the battery life. I can't say that is completely, that is a lot better than the Fold 4. But truth be told, I'm not one to run my battery down or use my phone and run to the ground without, I always keep a charger close. I always got a charger close to me. For sharing, for review purposes, I have let it go down in the past couple days. And I think the lowest that has gotten on me, to be honest with you, is 79%. And I think that was yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday. It got down to 79%. And that was with using it all day. So I'm actually pretty excited about that because I know I watch shows, I play games, and just, you know, using the big display and everything, you know, that takes up a lot of juice. So I can't complain about the battery life. But all in all, man, I'll say the Fold 5 is really a good phone. As I said before, if you have a Fold 4, then you could probably skip this one. Unless you just really want the latest and greatest and you like the new color and everything like that, or if you get a hell of a good deal from somebody. But other than that, I think the Fold 4 is the Fold 5, I'm sorry, is a great phone. It's got a lot of good features to it, and you know it's only going to get better, even with the software upgrades and everything. I'm pretty sure the hardware is capable of a lot more, but right now, with where the software is, I think it's doing perfectly fine, and I think that anyone who gets this phone is going to really enjoy it. I do data this phone along with my iPhone, but I do find myself, you know how you get your weekly summaries of your screen time and everything? I wish there was, let me see if there's a way I can show you well-being screen time. Okay. So as you can see, my screen time is up. My screen time is up a lot more. But that's also because it's a new phone and I'm getting used to it and everything too. But it makes me want to continue to use it. I mean, I really enjoy using this phone. So anyone that gets this phone is going to really have a great time with it. But anyway, man, that's all I have for y'all in this video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications so you know when I'm posting. It's your boy JR, man. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Till next time. Peace.